Book one of The Lord of the Rings is now finished. I got to Frodo making it to Rivendell, and that means I read chapters 11 and 12. In this one, I'm going to talk about chapter 11, which is called A Knife in the Dark. This is where Aragorn joins the hobbits on their journey, and Tolkien can no longer avoid this Ringwraith issue that he's brought up. There's no more Tom Bombadil. It's, they are right on their trail. So Aragorn uses his knowledge of the wilderness to take all these back channels and off roads to try and avoid their pursuers. And while this is happening, we learn a lot about Aragorn as a character. He is very similar to how he's depicted in the movies, but there are subtle differences. The main one being that Aragorn is a lot more gruff and rough around the edges and even a bit intimidating as opposed to in the movies. In the movies, he's almost immediately gentle and a protective father figure, but that side of Aragorn takes a little longer to creep into his character in the books. We also learn about Aragorn's backstory, and by that I mean his way backstory, because he sings this song of Beren and Luthien. And, it used to bore me, and even knowing that it connects to Arwen and Aragorn's relationship, I was like, okay, this is a little bit self-indulgent here, but now that I have read the Silmarillion, I at least understand that Tolkien is trying to give us the story of Aragorn's lineage that he's a part of as a lost king or whatever, so we're hearing how his family began thousands of years ago. It's an interesting way to deliver that kind of exposition. And then we get to Weathertop, they're attacked by the Ringwraiths, and Frodo is stabbed. And there's a change here as well from the movies, but I actually prefer how it's done in the movie, where there's a contrivance to get Aragorn out of the scene when the Ringwraiths attack. He's off gathering food or something. So when Frodo is stabbed, it makes sense that Aragorn couldn't protect him and then just comes in at the last moment to save them. Whereas in the books, it's a little bit more contrived. Aragorn is present, so you think he would be able to, fend them off a little bit sooner, but Frodo goes invisible, he's stabbed, and I guess Aragorn doesn't intervene at all, and then suddenly he's coming in with brands of fire, and it's like, wait, where did you go? Why would you go away somewhere while the hobbits are being attacked? So it's a little bit odd, and even leading up to this scene, their journey through the wilderness is a little bit trying my patience. It's very slow going, and we've already seen so much wilderness exploring that it's hard to keep it fresh at this point. But, the Weathertop scene is one of my favorites up to this point, so I am still enjoying it.